Stop chasing and learn to attract. See, we want to learn so many things, but we don't want to do the work to actually get to that point. I started realizing once I started changing my vibration a little bit, I started to see minute changes that have been happening in my life. And I'm going to give you an example. So, yesterday, I was at the club and I was by myself. And it was like 2 hours into the club. I'm like, well, just embracing the moment, keeping it calm, keeping it smooth. I'm not with anybody, so I'm kind of just listening to the music, dancing. I'm not fully comfortable yet, but I ended up walking up into the front because I'm like, I want to hear the music better. There was people in the back, so I'm trying to like, give them the room that they need. So I walk up to the front, and I'm around like the edge of the club. So I'm like, cool, this is a cool spot. I run into this girl, whatever. She's with her friends or whatever, and she's dancing, and we're just vibrate, like we're just vibing, and we're kind of synchronistic. You know what I mean? It's like we understood each other's frequency. So we dancing, and then I didn't realize she was around her friends. So we started dancing for like about 30 minutes, and she's like, yo, you should get in contact with my boy. He's a dancer. And I'm like, that, bro. I'm like, that's cool. So I end up getting their Instagrams, right? And it's crazy because me and my friend was just talking about how we need dancers for our upcoming music video or whatever not. And so we're talking, and yo, they're amazing dancers, phenomenal. And I'm just like in awe because I just talked about this. And this is what I want to say. When you least expect it to happen, that's when it's going to happen. When you stop, you know, um, over analyzing, overindulging, um, seeking, like desperate energy is lack mindset is of a low vibration. Learn how to attract, never chase. You see what I'm saying? Because when you chase, it goes farther away from you. You think like, if I work harder, if I do more, if I do this, that it will come to me. That's actually the opposite. That's not how the law of attraction actually works. So the more energy you put into something, not saying that you can't put energy into things, that's not what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand the balance of it. But when you're trying to, manifest things into your life, you have to be very intentional without putting in without making yourself physically or mentally drained. And this is why it's very important to be in the present moment, not expecting anything. Get rid of the expectations, bro, because life is never going to actually go to 100% the way you think it is. It's only going to go the way it's supposed to go, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of if it's negative or positive, everything is a learning curve. Everything is something to be understood if you see it that way. So I was kind of just in the present moment the whole time, and I was just relaxing. I wasn't really looking for anything. I wasn't expecting anything to happen. And boom, God put me right where I needed to be, right when I needed to be. I met some amazing people, and I connected with people that I feel like can really, you know, we could really vibe, and they're doing something I'm not doing, which any type of creativity is a beauty, because it's like we could all work with each other. I'm never in competition with anybody, and that's another thing. Stop being in competition with people, because the more you're in competition with people, the more your energy is creating friction. You see what I'm saying? That friction is not allowing you to connect with the people you actually need to, because everybody around you see as a threat. You're in survival mode. Get out of survival mode, because the survival mode is keeping you captive to who you actually are, or who you actually are meant to be. So all these things are stopping you from actually being able to attract the things that you want. We always have a pessimistic mind that is of a low vibration. So when you're trying to attract things and you're trying to bring things into your life, you wonder why they're always negative. It's because you're always seeing the negative side of things. So it's a very crucial thing to stop chasing things. Let yourself be, let yourself grow into who you are, let yourself just feel everything. You see what I'm saying? And let go of that restraint of, you gotta control the situation, it gotta go a certain way, you gotta be this, you gotta be that, somebody gotta do it. It doesn't have to be that way. The universe just wants you to be still, embrace the moment, be at your purest vibration, and it will slowly start coming to you without you having to do too much, because the universe doesn't want you to be drained. The universe wants you to actually be at your highest vibration so you can pull it in without having to do anything, because a lot of the things are energy is magnetic. So if it's meant for you, it's going to attach to you, it's going to connect with your frequency, your aura. So you're gonna know if that didn't come to you and you didn't put a lot of effort into it and you wasn't that was never meant for you. But the things that come to you naturally with ease are the things that are meant for you. You just have to see it as so, and you have to see the signs when it does come to you. But don't start looking for signs and over analyzing things that are really not there, because that's just illusions. So you have to know, to learn how to discern, um, yeah, energy and other people's energy as well, but also discern why you're doing certain things, because it all plays a part in how you're attracting things into your life. So stop chasing and learn to attract. I promise you. That's what I'm learning right now.